Alright guys, today I'm going to be working on my Jeep Wrangler. It's 2004. I'm looking to make a steering box skid plate for my Wrangler. So all I've done is I've got some cardboard. I've been sitting at the front of my Jeep making some cuts basically to make a flat template out of cardboard, which I can then lay over some 3/16 plate. Got everything taped together, just have it kind of temporarily held in place. You guys can see the general idea, how it wraps around. And this is the donor piece of material. It's a piece of scrap. I believe it used to hold a mannequin. It does have a hole right in the middle, but we'll call that drainage. So here's my cardboard piece. I'm going to make an adjustment here. This bend, I'm actually going to keep this piece here. I'm going to cut it off completely, tape it to this, so that'll fold down, and then this will be the weld line. So I'm going to make that adjustment, and then I'm going to have to trim this about 2 inches on this side, and then see how that affects that upper bolt hole. Alright, I have the template transferred over to the steel plate. Got the areas marked that are getting cut out and removed. Got the areas marked that I'm going to score. And I'm going to get this cut and try to bend it up, and then I'll get some test fitting. Alright, I got all the cuts made. Used a combination of a grinder with a cutoff wheel and a sawzall with a 18 tooth TPI blade. Got it over here, my vise, and then I've got the areas where I'm going to score to do next. I believe I can start folding this up. Alright, here she is all bent up. This is the passenger side. And then here's the driver's side. So I'm going to test fit this. Go ahead and mark where my holes are going to go for my bolts. And then I can start tacking this into place. This is probably going to be a very long start and stop weld process. Being that it's the same piece of metal that I'll be welding on. It'll get really hot really quick. Alright guys, worked on welding up the steering box skid plate. Ran a nice test bead at about 110 amps. Then I started welding up some of my seams. And then I ran into quite a bit of trouble where it started to just burn through. This area was very thin, where I had actually bent the metal after scoring it. So I'm going to start fresh with all new pieces, cut them out individually, and weld them together individually so that I have a nice strong joint. Alright, progress of the skid plate changed quite a bit. I have a self-shielded flux core welder, 120 amp. So I managed to patch most of the holes and salvage the original piece. I have it primed right now. I'm going to test fit and get it drilled, and I'll see what she looks like. Alright guys, got the test fit in place here. You can see there how it mounts up, how it fits on the bumper. And on the other side here, the design of it, I got quite a bit of clearance. So I'm going to take it off for the last time, get it painted with rubberized undercoating, and I'll have a nice skid plate. Alright guys, final version of the skid plate. My steering box, got it painted up, got it mounted on, used rubberized undercoating. So this is how it turned out. There is a small gap right here on the passenger side. That is where the frame cross member connects, the front. So I can't drill through that, I don't have access to it. But overall I'm really pleased with it. I think it turned out great. Thanks for watching.